Hey there, this is Papa Bear with Bear Trek Adventures, back with another gear video for my Bama to Baxter through hike. In this video, this was the hardest gear decision I've made for this trip, is what backpack I'm taking. So on my left here, I got the Superior Wilderness Designs Ultralight Superior 35 liter pack. Total capacity is 45 liters, and on my right is my tried and true, my Hyperlite Mountain Gear 2400 Junction. This is a 40 liter internal pack with external capacity of like 9.8 liters, so roughly a 50 liter pack, so about 5 liters more capacity. So first I'm going to go through this SWD pack. So this was a new pack I just picked up. I ordered about 3 months ago, just came in a couple weeks ago. I've been testing it out on like a couple day hikes just to see how the weight carries. The bare bones of this pack weighs 14 ounces. With some of the customization I got and some of the different straps that I have on this, it comes in right at like 22 ounces for my setup. So one of the reasons I ordered this pack is because this pack was highly customizable. There was some customization that I added to this pack, which drove up the cost, but added some additional features and functionality that I wanted. So the one thing this pack has, so this is a frameless pack, so there's no, basically you just need to, pack it so that it carries the weight the best that it can. On the back panel of this pack is like a lycra mesh material, and when SWD ships out these packs, they include this small seat cushion. Which I stopped using like sit pads and stuff, but with this pack I would say carrying more than 20 pounds, this adds some extra, it makes the pack more rigid to give it more shape to it. So there's that. The one thing I like about this pack is it's hard to see because it's like a black on black material here, but these side pockets, man, these things, you can really fit a lot in there. You could probably fit like 3 smart water bottles in there, and this is good enough where I can fit my entire Coke system in there, and it's not stretching out the pocket too bad. So you got that. One of the features I added is, they call it a Milo pocket. It's basically on the exterior in the back here, it standardly comes with the lycra mesh like back panel, but I wanted just the holy mesh because I think it will hold up better. But then inside that is an additional like 8-inch pocket here, which is nice. So you basically have 2 pockets in the back here with this Milo pocket, and that's great to put in like your tent stakes, maybe your stove. I put my first aid kit back there. It's basically it covers about half of this back panel here, so it's like an 8-inch inner pocket. So that was a nice feature I had added. This side pocket, I added this just to keep like either my cook pot there, or my cold soaking dish, or my poop kit. I picked this. This is a side pocket that I got from Z-Packs, and so for like carrying bigger loads in this, that just adds a little bit of external capacity for only about a half an ounce. And then I added their shoulder pocket here. This is pretty nice pocket. Usually in these shoulder pockets, that's where I'll keep like extra snacks. Lip balm, I like to carry lip balm for either the hot days or for the cold temperatures. And then the one feature that I really wanted for this pack is this top. It's like a top pocket here. So it just adds like a little bit of extra storage to the external part of this pack. And overall, the thing I really love about this pack is I can pack this thing up so I can access everything that I possibly need throughout the day. And then the other feature I had added to this pack is for the way this top rolls down. You can either, there's two ways to roll this thing down. You can just, roll it down from the top and then clip it on the top here, and then, buckle it down like that. Or the other nice feature, what I really wanted, was to be able to roll it down and then to strap it down on the sides, which this is how the Hyperlite packs work, and I really like that feature. So overall, that is the SWD pack. And then my second option, and this is the pack that I have the most experience with. This is these Hyperlite Mountain Gear Southwest Junction. I have roughly a little over 1,000 miles on this thing. This went with me on the Vermont Long Trail, several other weekend trips, and just regular like shakedown hikes, day hikes, just out and about. Right now I got this loaded up with all the gear I'm taking on the Bama to Baxter, the Pinhoti and AT, with a little over 3 days of food in here. Yeah, so this pack, this comes shipped. It's almost like 32 ounces, but I have trimmed this thing down. I've cut things off that I don't need or don't want, and my setup, this pack comes in at like 22 ounces. So overall, this carries weight really well. A couple of the modifications I made is on the side pockets. There used to be a strap that would come across these side pockets, and I found that they just got in the way. So on each side where that strap came across, I cut those off. On the inside of the pack is a place to keep like a water bladder. I had cut that out because, again, that was just getting in the way. And then the thing that I've really found over this past year is I absolutely hate hip belts. They just, I don't know, I feel more constricted, kind of get in the way, and I just don't like them. And so on my pack, I did something that a lot of people probably think stupid, but I cut off my hip belts. So right close to the seams where the hip belts are sewn in, I cut that off. And then when I cut it off, I found that some of that material I cut, it was catching on like my fleece that I hike in. So I recently took some seam sealer and seam sealed that, just to kind of make it softer so it doesn't catch on my clothing. But overall, this pack works really good. I've cut the hip belt off, I don't know, about a month or two ago. And all my shakedown hikes, that's how I've been carrying it. So carries really good. So what pack am I taking on my trip? So both these packs are really good. I love both of them. But starting out in the colder weather, my pack's going to be a little bit heavier. My base weight starting out is going to be somewhere between 13.5 to 14 pounds. Total pack weight for a 3-day food carry is coming in right around 24 pounds. So that's my base weight plus my food, water, and consumables. Right around 24 pounds or so. What I found is for this SWD pack, that is pushing the limits of this frameless pack. And it doesn't carry quite as comfortable as the Hyperlite pack. And so starting out, I plan on starting with the Hyperlite pack. The one bonus that this pack has that the SWD pack does not is it has aluminum stays on the inside of the pack. And so when you're carrying heavier weight, that helps keep the back of the pack more rigid, and it makes for a more comfortable carry with heavier loads. And then once I start ditching my cold weather gear, I plan on switching over to the SWD pack. That's going to be probably somewhere within, I don't know, probably the first 2 to 3 months. So probably sometime in like late April or going into May possibly is when I'll start switching out to some of my warmer weather gear. So that is my plan for Bama to Baxter, the pack I will be taking. So like I said, this was a difficult decision for me. I really wanted to go with the SWD pack, but ultimately my decision came down to what is going to be more comfortable on my back. And that's how I made this decision. So this is Papa Bear with Bear Trek Adventures. Thanks for following along, watching this video. Hope you all have a great day and a Happy New Year.